Hello, welcome back to another weekly vlog and another week in isolation. I don't know about you, but my brain just seems to be turning to mush at the moment. Too much information probably, but I got dressed this morning and then realised I'd forgotten to put my underwear on. So that's how things are going here. I have had a fairly productive morning so far. Had my breakfast and all that, and then I've been sat down on the sofa in my pyjamas doing some council work. So basically I'm on the planning committee as a councillor, and usually we have a meeting every 2 weeks to go through planning applications and to work out if we have kind of any objections or if there's anything that needs to be like adjusted or changed or something before a planning application can go through. But because we can't have like normal face-to-face meetings, we've been sent out all of the stuff like we normally would, and then they're just asking us to like email back to the town clerk. So I've been going through, we had quite a lot this week, and I think that's why she wants to kind of keep it going, because otherwise we're going to have a massive backlog. So yeah, I've just been going through all of those, because obviously you have to go through all the documents and check that kind of everything is in order with like parking plans, and you need to obviously get a feel for like what the development is going to be, and also like looking on things like Google Street View to see sort of what it currently looks like and what it could look like and whether there's space and all this kind of stuff. So it's taken quite a while to do all that, but that's done, so that's a good job done. And now I'm going to try and finish off doing my bathroom cabinet, which is what I was doing at the end of the last weekly vlog. So I'm about halfway there. I need to take the rest of the stuff out, put some of it back in and put some of it in other places. What I can't decide is whether I want to get some like they're not really baskets, they're like, you know, there's like white plastic tray type things that you can put like a label on the front, a bit like Mrs. Hinch and Stacey Solomon. That's where I've kind of got my inspiration from. I'm kind of trying to decide whether I should get some of them to put in to kind of have it a bit more organised. But I think what I'll do is I'm going to have to put everything back in anyway, so I'll put stuff back in how I would, and then I can work out like, do I like it like this or do I want to put it in trays? So that's the plan. Probably have a rest this afternoon, and then this evening we're doing our first virtual mental health group on Zoom. So I've never chaired a meeting before, so I was trying to work it out yesterday, and I've sent out a link, so I'm hoping it's going to work. Basically everyone just clicks on the link and hopefully it means we'll all be in the same chat. But yeah, I don't know, I think if it is successful, one, it's something that we can do fairly regularly. Oh, sorry, camera's going a bit. My arm's getting tired. Yeah, it's hopefully something we can do fairly regularly sort of while we're in isolation, but it might also be something that we can continue to do, you know, like when things are kind of back to normal again, because we can only meet once a month at the moment, and it would be quite good to do sort of more regular stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping it'll go okay, but we'll see. I'll let you know anyway. But yeah, I'm going to get on with doing this bathroom cabinet and then go and have some lunch. Okay, I am done. So this is what it's looking like at the moment. There's a lot less stuff in there. I just wanted to keep stuff in here that I'm kind of using at the moment, so that I'm kind of actually using what I've got, and then I can put new stuff in from sort of storage in other places when I need to use it. I think I might get some baskets. I just feel like it might make it look a little bit more organised. I mean, I've tried to like split things up, so like this is all kind of like face stuff, this is like teeth and mouth, like lip balms and stuff, this is more body, there's hair, and then there's like sun cream at the back, and then down here I've got some loo roll, wipes, sort of medically type bits, and then hands and nails, but I just think it would look nicer if it was in like labelled baskets, so I might have a look. I need to measure up and see sort of what space I've got, but I'm quite happy with that how it is at the moment. This is obviously going to be a lot clearer as well because I've taken a load of stuff off here. I just need to move stuff around a bit, so I probably might put the hand wash over with the hand cream, just because that would make more sense, and give it all a good clean to make it look nice. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. I've got a load more stuff down here to get rid of. This stuff is stuff that I want to put in to sort of my storage drawers and stuff like that, as well as all of this stuff as well. So yeah, I'm quite happy with how it's gone. So it's a lot later in the day now. Came down and had my lunch after I'd done my tidying upstairs. Had a little bit of a snooze on the sofa. I was waiting to hear from the doctors because I'd done an e-consult because I've got problems with my toes. I've had it since I had my operation, and I don't know, there's some sort of infection, like, you don't know if it's kind of like in the nail bed or in the actual bones in the toes or something. Anyway, I did an e-consult yesterday and they said they were going to contact me today, but I wasn't really sure when, so I was kind of like dozing for a while, and then I literally just came to film this a minute ago and started filming it to say this, and my phone rang and it was the doctors. So they put me on some antibiotics, and then I've got to send in some photos, and then I've got another appointment next Monday with my GP. So yeah, hopefully they will help. Anyway, I need to be quick because I am about to start the virtual group meeting for the mental health group through Zoom, so I'm really hoping this is going to work. So yeah, I need to get on my laptop and get started with that.
This will be the last call. In 20 minutes you're done being alone.
And everything you set up, I know you felt this many times before.
Everything succeeded, so take that bag and walk right out the door.
Morning. Well, I say morning, it's technically not morning, but I haven't had lunch, so as far as I'm concerned it's still morning. The call last night for my mental health group went really well. I was a bit stressed because I was literally like just about to like start the whole like call off, and then the doctors rang, which I think I said to you, which I had been waiting for and I was kind of hoping would happen, and I guess it's good that it didn't happen kind of halfway through the call. But then I was kind of a bit late like starting off, and I knew people were waiting, and I was like, then my computer was going really slow and I was getting a bit like, oh god, let's just get on with this. But no, it went really well. We had like 12 of us at one point, which was interesting because it's quite difficult to hear people. Like, you pretty much have to like only talk one person at a time, otherwise you just can't hear what people are saying. So we need to kind of get into some sort of routine of just like doing that, so that we did it some of the time, and then like people would get a little bit more like excitable and start chatting again, like, and it was just, yeah, but it was really good. And people were saying like how good it was and how much they really enjoyed it, so we're going to make it a weekly thing at the moment. Also, we thought we would only have 40 minutes because on Zoom, if you want to get over 40 minutes on a group call, you have to pay. So we were kind of planning to kind of stop the call at 40 minutes and then like wait a little while and then start again so that we could carry on talking. But this thing came up like just as the 40 minutes was coming to the end, and it basically said that Zoom were giving us a gift and that they were kind of waiving the 40 minutes and we could just carry on. So that was really good. And they said that if I booked like scheduled the next meeting kind of straight afterwards, that they would do the same for that one. So yeah, that was really helpful actually, and that worked really well. But yeah, we had a really good chat. Gonna make it a weekly thing. I think we're thinking of maybe doing like a quiz at some point for people, just to kind of keep people entertained. But yeah, it was really good, and I'm really pleased that it went okay. It means we can kind of still be doing like mental health support, even when we can't kind of meet in person, so that's good. I've had another quite slow morning. I didn't really sleep very well last night, and I feel a bit like not quite with it this morning. But yeah, I had my breakfast and all that jazz. I've been measuring my bathroom cabinet for to work out how many like baskets I can fit in. I've just I've just messaged the lady. So basically I found a lady on Etsy that does the baskets. I found them through, I think it was Stacey Solomon's page, because I knew I'd seen baskets on her Instagram that I quite liked, so I was like looking back through her organising stuff, and I found who she got the baskets from. So and it's a lady on Etsy, so I've messaged her, because basically the baskets are going to have to go in like lengthways, so you see the like shorter bit on the end, and on their pictures she's put the personalisation words on the longer bit, which obviously if I can't put mine in that way you wouldn't see. So I've messaged her to see if the personalisation can fit on the end bit. I don't know whether it will, because there's a handle, but we'll see. Otherwise I might just get them personalised anyway and then put a sticker on the, like a label on the end or something, I don't know. So yeah, I've measured that, and hopefully I can sort that out soon. And now I'm back in my office. I've just been listening to some more Disney piano music. I am honestly obsessed. I don't know why I hadn't thought of like looking for it sooner, but yeah, I've just found this one, which is like three plus hours I think of Disney piano music, because I finished the last one that I was listening to. So I've just been sat here not getting very much done, because I put it on and then I just start singing along. So that's not very helpful at all. But anyway, I am going to start editing one of the videos that I filmed at the end of last week, because I want to get one of those up in the next day or so. And then I'm going to have some lunch. I don't even know what I'm having for lunch today. I keep saying this, I need to start menu planning. Right, so I got my video edited this morning. I've just had some lunch, and now I'm going to FaceTime Lisa and Noah. Noah has asked if he can have, well, I've offered to read stories on FaceTime for Noah and Maisie, and just said text me when they want one, and he has said he would like one today. So I'm going to give him a ring now. I asked Lisa what story he would like, and he said he wanted one about a crane. So we had a look, and we don't have a story about a crane. So I said that was a little bit specific, and we don't actually have a crane story. So I said, is there anything else? And he wanted Peppa. So I've got a few Peppa Pig stories, and then he can choose which one he would like. Right, I've got a few different Peppa Pig ones, so you'll have to tell me which one you want. So we've got Peppa Goes Swimming. We have got George and the Dinosaur. We've got I Love You Daddy Pig. And we've got a Christmassy one, Peppa's Frosty Fairy Tale. What would you like?
Which one would you like, Noah?
Is he bothered?
Maybe take swimming.
Peppa Goes Swimming. I thought you might like that one. Okay. Here we go. Peppa Goes Swimming.
Young, and we didn't want to be exposed.
Hello. Hello, smile. Are you ready for a story as well? We've just read Noah a story. Winnie the Pooh, Hide and Seek. So lift the flat book, so I don't know how this is going to work.
Even though it was cold, we were never wearing proper clothes. Always trying to be cool, trying to be those bad guys, smoking cigarettes behind the school. Always trying to be cool, trying to be those bad guys, you know.
So I was reading Noah a story, and my phone went, and it was my other brother David saying, "Are you free for a story now for Maisie?" So I read Noah his story, got to the end, and then he was like, "Where's Becca?" I was like, okay. So I called Becca down and she came and chatted as well. He sat through the whole story. I mean, it's not like a massively long one, but he did sit through it, and he seemed to quite enjoy it, so that was nice. And it's sad because, like, when he comes around here and stuff, I love sitting down with him and reading books, so I suppose it's like the next best thing, isn't it, really? And had a quick chat with Lisa. And then once we'd hung up with them, I then FaceTimed David and Emma and Maisie, and yeah, like she was sat in front of the camera, and as soon as like we kind of connected and came up and I smiled, and then she did this like massively like beaming smile, which was really lovely. And I read her a Winnie the Pooh book, which is this one. It's a Lift the Flap book, so I just lifted the flaps for her. This is the one that I read for Noah, which was Peppa Goes Swimming, because that's the one he chose. But yeah, I read Maisie the little Winnie the Pooh one, and she seemed to like concentrate really well actually, which was good. And then we was like chatting to David and stuff. I kept like poking my tongue out, and then she started doing the same. And yeah, she was like chatting away in quite a happy mood. And then when we came to say goodbye, I waved, and she was sort of, I don't know, it's difficult to tell whether she was actually waving, but she started like moving her hand up and down. So I'm going to go with like she was waving at me. So yeah, we've read 2 stories, which was very nice. I do miss them though. Just want to give Maisie and Noah a big cuddle, but just can't do that at the moment. And obviously, you know, it's for the best, it's keeping everybody safe, so we will just continue with our little FaceTime chat. Anyway, I am now going to have a little bit of a rest, I think, because I'm a bit wiped out, so I'm going to snuggle down under a blanket because it's cold, and probably have a little sleep. Good morning. I am struggling a bit today. I don't know, I guess like everybody else, some days you kind of are doing okay, and then other days it just feels a bit too much. I don't know, I just feel like my day didn't get off to the best of starts. I woke up and I had a text message from my doctor's surgery just saying your appointment on Monday has been cancelled, call us next week if you think you need one. And I don't know, kind of like lost it a little bit, and my anxiety was like through the roof, and I was like, why have they cancelled my doctor's appointment? Like the one appointment that I thought I was going to be able to have has been taken away as well. And I feel like I just need to start this thing by saying that I totally understand that times are just, I don't even know, crazy at the moment, and everyone is doing the best that they can. You know, I know that the doctors and hospitals are doing what they can, and doing, you know, they've got to focus on people with the coronavirus because that's like the biggest thing at the moment, and people are dying from it. So I understand that, you know, resources have to be kind of taken away from other places to be able to do that, and also to keep people safe. But I guess, I don't know, when you've got like complex chronic health problems anyway, they don't, you know, they don't take a break. Just because we're in a pandemic doesn't mean that your chronic health problems stop. And I think I'm just finding it hard at the moment not having any support at all. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I know why it's happening, and I understand that, and I'm not blaming anybody. It's just the crappy situation that we're in, isn't it? And I don't know, I think maybe the text message was just like the cherry on top today, just the thing that kind of broke the camel's back. I've spoken to people about it, and it's hard because you don't want to be, I feel like I don't want to complain or moan because, you know, as I said, it's nobody's fault and no one's to blame, and other people have it worse. But I think it's also important to kind of talk about how we're feeling, and it's just really hard when you've got a chronic illness to have every single bit of support and treatment taken away. I mean, I don't have that much anyway, so the stuff that I do have is I really value, and it's really important, and it's just, yeah, it's just really hard, like seeing all your appointments getting cancelled, appointments that I've waited for months or years being cancelled, and not knowing when they're going to kind of be able to happen again, losing like my physio and my operation recovery. I just feel like it's gone to pot, and I know, like, in the grand scheme of things that's not important, but I guess to me it is, because, you know, it's my life and it is important to me. And yeah, I'm getting anxious about, because I don't know what's happening with my surgeon appointment for my leg yet. You know, if it gets cancelled, then that is going to be hard, because we don't know what's going on with my leg and my knee. We don't know if like permanent damage is happening, or, you know, we just don't know. And obviously it's painful and affecting my day-to-day life. But then if it does go ahead, you've then got to weigh up, like, should I actually go? Should I go up to London and go to it and put myself at risk? I don't know. It's a difficult one to kind of work out. And I'm trying not to worry about that until I actually know, like, what is happening. That I feel like there's not a lot of point in worrying. But, like, I've seen my other appointments are being cancelled. And, yeah, it's not the end of the world, but, you know, that was for help with certain symptoms that have been making my life a misery. And, you know, I was meant to be having like treatment for pain, like in my neck and my head, and that's obviously had to not happen. And I don't know, I just think having the GP appointment cancelled this morning, I think just tipped me over the edge a little bit. So I don't know, I think I'm just really, really anxious at the moment, struggling with chronic illness symptoms and the prospect of just not knowing when I will be able to see any of my team again. I think the thing that's most not frustrating me, the thing that I'm most struggling with is my leg. That's like one of the things that's kind of affecting me most. And like, you know, ordinarily, if there was no coronavirus, if you'd had like major surgery, you'd be having like regular checkups, and they'd be making sure that you know, that the bone was growing and that it hasn't sort of displaced or anything like that, and obviously be following up on any complications. But like, that's just had to stop, which is scary, because, you know, you've had major surgery and you don't know what's going on inside. All I know is that I'm in pain, and they can't check to see, you know, is the bone growing, or is there a problem that I should be being treated for? Is there something wrong with my knee? Is the operation that they've done somehow damaging my knee? Like, what is happening? And it's just hard, isn't it? I know it's hard for everybody in different ways, but yeah, when you've got chronic illnesses and stuff, it's just crap having to deal with all that on top of everything else that's going on. And I kind of thought, should I talk about this or not? Because, you know, obviously there's a lot more important things going on in the world. But then I thought, actually, you know, I should be able to talk about how I'm feeling and things that are hard for me. You know, I see plenty of people feeling upset that their holiday's being cancelled, or, you know, a birthday party or something's been cancelled. So I kind of feel like if people can be upset about those things, I can be upset about my health. Yeah, I don't know, I've seen a lot recently of people like judging other people and telling other people not to complain or not to feel like frustrated or angry because there's someone worse off than them, or you know, people are dying. And I just think that's quite a damaging way of looking at things, because no matter who you are, there's always going to be someone else that's worse off than you. That's just how life is, you know. You could be incredibly sick and there'll be someone else that's sicker than you, or you know, you could have a really bad day, but someone else could have an even worse day. And so I just don't think we should stop people from expressing how they feel. It's like, I've always thought it's like telling someone you can't be happy because someone else is happier, someone else is having a better day than you. And it just, you know, you would never say that, so why would you say it for the other way around? And everyone's going to have their own struggles, and I just think that these should be validated, and people should have a right to be struggling with whatever it is they're struggling with. So yeah, that's my little soapbox. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and be kind to myself today. I think I just need to, yeah, be a bit easier on myself today, just because I know I can feel that I'm struggling, and I can feel that my mental health isn't very good. So I think I just need to, yeah, take it easy and look after myself. So I'm going to put up a video, and I think I'm going to start editing another one before I go and have some lunch. Good morning. Sorry for the lack of content yesterday. It was just a really crap day. I don't know. Everyone seemed to be having a really bad day yesterday. I don't know if it's like because of it being a particular day into like isolation and stuff, but just everyone seemed to be struggling yesterday. A lot of my friends who I spoke to were as well. But yeah, I don't know, I just felt rubbish all day, and so I didn't do an awful lot. I slept, I chatted to my family, I had a shower and washed my hair to try and make myself feel a bit better. And yeah, it was just, I just felt like it was a little bit of a write-off. I got 2 more letters in the post, cancelling hospital appointments for I don't know how long, and I don't know, I just felt like everything had kind of got on top of me a bit. Feel a bit better this morning though, so that's good. A little bit worried because my mum has had to go into the hospital. She's basically changed over a medication and has been having problems with her eyes. So she spoke to the doctor yesterday, and they said they've got her to be seen at the eye hospital today. So my dad dropped her off up there. He can't go in or anything, so she's on her own, which I don't like, because I don't know, I just don't like her being on her own when she doesn't know what's wrong. But yeah, I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that everything will be okay. So yeah, I'm going to do a bit of editing this morning. I don't really have any plans for today. We're doing the clap again later for the NHS. I think I didn't actually realise it was going to be every week. I thought it was just like a one-day thing, and then I heard or saw, I think someone said like someone asked on Facebook, is anyone doing the clap tomorrow? And apparently it's now been turned into like every week, which is great. And I'm glad I saw that, because I wouldn't have known otherwise. So yeah, we'll go outside and do that again, and hopefully it'll be as good as last week, if not better. But yeah, apart from that, just I don't know, I've got loads of stuff to do. Just getting a little bit frustrated with myself because I'm having to just sleep every day at the moment, and it's been like this since my operation, and I've had periods of time like this before where I haven't been able to get through the day without having a sleep. But before I had my operation, I was kind of doing okay-ish. Like some days I'd need to sleep, other days I would manage without. So I just don't feel like I'm really getting much done, because I'm like obviously spending like half the day asleep. But I'm just trying to use my time as best as I can to do what I can, and that's all I can do really. So yeah, I thought I'd light a candle. What would I do have a lighter. I haven't lit a candle for ages, and I don't know why, because I have so many candles, but I just never really think about doing it for some reason. I'm gonna light leaves. I know it's not the autumn, but I love this candle, and it's one of the ones that I've got on the go at the moment, so I thought I might as well give it a go. It's a Bath and Body Works one. I got it off a Facebook group, and it smells, oh my god, it smells amazing. It smells like autumn. I've got like I think I've got 2 autumn ones and 3 wintry ones, plus a whole load of like Yankee candles and stuff in a drawer upstairs. So my little goal is to light a candle pretty much every day, because there's no point in them sitting in a drawer or sitting on the table doing nothing. So I want to actually use them. Oh, there's a little bubble in there that I just popped, which was quite nice. I don't know why I found that so satisfying. Anyway, I'm going to light this, and hopefully it will make me feel a little bit better. These antibiotics that I'm on are making me feel rough, to be quite honest. I mean, obviously antibiotics do. These are quite strong ones, and I'm having to take them quite regularly, and I think it's just my body is not enjoying it. I just hope they work. At the moment they don't seem to be working, but then I've only been taking them for like 2 days, so I'll give them a little bit more time to work, and then I'll have to ring up next week and speak to the doctor again. But yeah, they're just making me feel really sick and give me weird like stomach things and stuff, but I shall persevere, because if they work that would be great. I'm going to get this editing done, well, some of it done, and hope that we hear from my mum soon. My dad, she's going to ring when when she wants my dad to go and pick her up again. But last time, well, she's been there, her appointment was meant to be at 11. It's now 1 o'clock. I mean, I know I said good morning, but you know. Yeah, and last time we heard from her about half an hour ago, she hadn't actually been seen yet, so I don't know, I'm just getting anxious and I want to know that she's alright, so fingers crossed. Good evening. I'm just waking up from a nap. I'm feeling a little bit sleepy. Yeah, I didn't do too badly this morning. I got my video like partly edited, so I was quite happy with that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got done, but that was what I was planning to do. And then had some lunch, and then just been having a little nap. My mum is okay. They found that she had got a like torn retina, so they had to do like this laser treatment to basically stop it getting any worse. So yeah, it's not nice that she had to go through that on her own, but fingers crossed that will help and she won't have any kind of complications from it afterwards. So she's just taking it a little bit easy now, and kind of hopefully we'll start feeling a bit better. Just taking my medicine. So yeah, good, glad she's home though. Yeah, haven't really been up to much else today, to be honest. Just going to watch a bit of TV and get my food sip, and then we're going to go and do the clap at 8 o'clock. I thought it was raining earlier, but the sun's come out again now, so hopefully it will be dry. So yeah, that's about it really. But oh, I need to write some Easter cards as well. My sister had to go to Aldi to get a few bits, just like essential stuff like nappies and stuff for Noah, because they hadn't got any left. And she picked me up some Easter cards. Let me show you what she got. We looked on their website beforehand, so she knew what she was looking for. And we thought that these ones came in like a pack, but Oh, sorry, I've got to stop yawning. They're actually individual ones, but that's fine. So there is this one. They were 79p each. Oh, got really red cheeks, but very pale skin. Yeah, there's this one which just says Happy Easter, and it's kind of got like foil on, so it's a little bit like shiny. I'm trying to like knock them all on the floor. Let's see if we can do this. There is then this one, which is a little bunny rabbit in her basket, and then my personal favourite, if I can get it, is this one, which says hope your Easter is extra special. They didn't have that many of these ones, but Becca got what she could, so I've got a few of them to write, because I just thought, well, I do send Easter cards usually anyway, but I thought especially now it's just nice for people to receive post. This is not helping, this colour is not helping my skin at all, is it? It's just making me look very pale. Yeah, so I want to get those written and sent. She got those a few days ago now, but I haven't had a chance to write them. And she had to go to Tesco's today to get some stuff, and she picked me up some Easter eggs for various people as well, because I can't get out, so that was helpful. So yeah, I'm going to write my cards, watch the TV for an hour, well, less than an hour now, until 8 o'clock, and then do the clap. I don't really know how long it goes on, but we'll just carry on. Woo! Alison's leading the clap. Sorry, you've taken on that position now.
Well, you know.
So Mr. Alfie came to take part in the clap, didn't you, Alfie?
Going on.
Did you wonder what all the noise
When I was
was?
doing my video call, he
Did
kept
you?
coming and sort of nudging me.
He wants to be part of
No, he
it.
wants to go out.
Yeah, you want to go out for a walk?
You want to go out for a
Still
walk,
light. You can go out and find out what that noisy horse is doing.
I think he's got other ideas, actually.
Yeah. Freddie was barking. He didn't like the noise.
Come on, then.
Alfie joined in, didn't you, mate? Didn't you? Look at
your
that
friend?
giraffe. It's nearly as
It's your
big as
friend.
you.
Look at that.
Nearly as
Oh,
big as
you
you.
can't tell the difference, can you? They're identical.
Oh, he's so handsome. So we just went out and did the clap. I mean, the top of our road, like where our little cul-de-sac, was very strong. We had quite a few of us clapping out there. My sisters were up in like the top window clapping out of there. Definitely wasn't as loud as last week. I don't know whether people just didn't realise that it's kind of happening every week, because I hadn't realised until I saw a thing on Facebook or Instagram or something like that the other day. So hopefully we can kind of publicise it a bit better for next week, so that we can kind of get back into it again. Although the TV, like BBC One had a programme saying like go and clap. I think ITV were going to pause and tell people to go out and clap. So I guess it just depends if you've been watching TV or on social media. But yeah, we went out and clapped. I went out a little bit further this time, because last week I just stood in the door, and then this week I kind of went down our little ramp and stood on the like driveway, which was actually quite nice. I haven't left the house since I went to physio. I don't know, when did I go to physio? I can't even remember. Where's my phone? I've completely like lost track of the days. Right, so it's the 2nd of April today. Did I go to physio last week? Yeah, I think I went to physio last Monday, and it's now the following Thursday, and apart from that I haven't been out the house. So yeah, it was quite nice to just go out and feel a bit of fresh air, because I don't know, you get a bit like stir crazy. I mean, I don't know, I'm used to being in the house a lot, I think, but I don't know, like when I've been stuck in the house a lot, it's been because I've been like really unwell, and so I just haven't felt, I don't know, I've been too unwell to kind of worry about not being out, and I'm kind of well enough at the moment that if I needed to go out, I would go out. And even if I hadn't gone for like to anything else, I would have gone to like medical appointments. And you know, you feel fresh air when you go out to medical appointments just to get to the car and stuff. So yeah, I think the weather's meant to be good like at the weekend, so I'm kind of thinking maybe go out in my wheelchair for a bit, although I don't know whether the weekend might be busier, although I don't know at the moment, who knows. Anyway, it would be nice to just get out a bit, just to see something different other than these four walls. But anyway, back to the clap. Yeah, we did really well up this end. Quite a few of the neighbours were out, and our next door neighbour did a little dance and got in the middle of the road and was like cheering everyone on, which was quite fun. And yeah, it was nice. We had a little chat with them, like shouting across the road, checking everyone was all right. So yeah, that was nice. Alfie came out as well. He was like wondering what was going on. But yeah, it's nice to see someone else in person, even if it is like across the road. Good morning. Not having a very good morning again. I'm gonna start crying now. I was looking on my patient access just now, and another letter has come through. I haven't had it yet, but I can see it on there from my gastroenterologist. Saying that I am being discharged from the service because I don't fit the criteria for being seen. Basically, you have to have cancer, COVID-19 or severe IBD to be seen, which is fine. I understand that I can't be seen, but I do not understand why I have to be discharged. And then the icing on the cake of that letter said, if you're still ill in 2021, get your GP to refer you back. And I just like, I don't know, maybe it's a standard letter that's going to everybody, but to tell somebody that's got a genetic condition that isn't going to get better, if you're still ill like next year, then maybe we'll help you. And I don't know, it just completely got me. And it's just, I don't know, I feel like I have fought for so long to get any kind of help for my health, and it's just all, I just feel like it's all gone. It's literally, I feel like my life is just crashing down around me. And there's nothing I can do about it. I follow Liz Carr on Twitter, who is the lady in Silent Witness, and she's a really good disability activist as well. And she shared a video from a guy called, I want to find it because I want to make sure that I'm telling you the right one. So yeah, she shared a video from someone, I'll talk to you in a minute, Bex. From someone called Dr. John Hasty. I will link it down below. And he made a video. He's got muscular dystrophy, and he's made a video about the new guidance from the BMA, which basically says that if like intensive care beds become like at capacity, the way they will decide who gets critical care is by who, like, if you're not likely to recover as quickly, then you won't be getting a ventilator, basically. And so he has made a video basically begging for his life and saying that that is not fair. It's not, like he said, I can't remember what he said, like that we should be fighting this without losing our humanity, and that, why is it that the first sign of trouble, it's the disabled and the chronically ill that are getting sacrificed? And yeah, like, we're all scared. Me and my friends are terrified. We're losing all our medical care, so we're now expected to just suffer in silence to survive. I mean, I'm lucky in the sense that my conditions aren't like directly life-threatening. It will be like it would be complications of them that could have an effect on my life. So, you know, if my digestive problems got really bad, like they have done in the past when I needed tube feeding, if I hadn't been tube fed I probably would have died. And it's just scary to think that there is no real backup for any of that kind of stuff. And yeah, I don't know, I think it's just, I feel like an emotional roller coaster at the moment. One day I kind of feel like I'm doing okay, and then another letter comes or something else comes out in the news, and it's always like just it just feels like it's always pushing people who with chronic illnesses and disability under the bus. And I know, like, I don't blame the NHS. It's higher than that. It needs, you know, I think he said in his thing, you know, our first port of call should be looking at how we can get more resources, what can we do to provide more resources, but instead the first port of call has been, who can we sacrifice first? And that's just wrong. It's just wrong. Just because someone, I don't know, like me, say, might take a little bit longer to recover, it doesn't mean that we won't. And, you know, I'm not saying that our lives are any more valuable than non-chronically ill disabled people's lives, but they should be treated equally, and not, yeah, I just don't feel like it's right that disabled people and chronically ill people are being sacrificed. And yeah, I know a lot of people like in that kind of, in our community, are talking about it, but it just feels like no one's listening, which is really, really scary. So anyway, I'm going to put some Disney music on and just try and, I don't know, lighten my mood a little bit, now that I've had a cry. And I'm going to try and do a little bit more editing of my weekly vlog. And then I think I just need to have a nice day, put some Disney on and just escape for a bit. Sorry for the tears earlier. I think, well, I don't know, I think most people actually at this kind of, at the moment, are just quite on a bit of an emotional roller coaster. And I think, you know, getting the letter and then also seeing that video as well, it just, I don't know, I don't know, you kind of feel like, it just feels at the moment like every day there's just something else, and not just for me, like personally, I just think for everybody, like there's just like the constant news and like constant bad news about people dying and the coronavirus and just all the problems and stuff. And then I guess on top of that you have like the way it's affecting you and your family personally, and at the moment it has just felt like every day there's been something difficult to kind of try and get your head around. And I think sometimes you reach a point where you just can't take anymore and you just cry. So yeah, certainly the last few days have just been like this. And I think that's okay, you know, we're allowed to cry and be upset and struggle and be angry at just everything that's happening. But yeah, I feel a little bit calmer now. I got my weekly vlog edited, so that's exporting. I lit a candle, that kind of helped a little bit. Had some lunch with my dad, and now I'm on the sofa and I'm gonna have a sleep. I'm gonna put the telly on just to kind of, I don't know, I find I can't just go to sleep necessarily. Well, I probably could, but I don't know, I just like background noise. I've never particularly liked it being quiet. I always have the radio on all night when I go to bed because I just don't like silence. It kind of helps with all the head noise. So I'm going to put the TV on, but I'm going to try and have a nap because I just think I need, although I slept like fairly well last night, and I slept for quite a long time. I think I just need some sleep. That's all I feel like I need. Oh dear, I don't know. Rebecca was asking if I could go and play on the Wii with her, but I just said I need to sleep. So possibly go and play, like do something with her later, because she was also saying we should have play Uno or something later, and I think that would be nice to just play a game of some description, or go on the Switch or something, or watch a Disney film, or just something, you know, that's a bit like escape. So possibly do that later, but for now I'm just gonna have a little sleep and hopefully feel a little bit better when I wake up.
You can put down any green card. You can put down any card with +2 on it. You can put down any multicoloured card. If you put down a multicoloured card, you have to change the colour. If you put down one of
I have to
these,
say what the colour change is.
yes. If you put down one of the pluses, you can put down any colour on the plus. If you put there,
What are you looking for?
So I thought, like, if I put like a number 9 and like say it was a blue 9, then the next person can either put down a 9 or a blue card.
yes.
Okay, yeah.
So I could put a green or a +2 or a colour thing. So I could put +2 down, just like that.
And then which
And
way
then I
round
know
we
what.
go?
Hey,
Which way
do I have to
round?
take another one?
Okay.
No.
Does he take another one now?
Which way are we going
You don't
round?
take another
No.
one, no.
So I just
You only take an.
We're
You
going
only,
counterclockwise, are
yes.
we?
You only take one.
Yes, I know.
If
All right, yeah.
you
I
can't
remember.
put one down.
So do I put one down as well?
No.
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
You go then.
You couldn't go.
No, because I had to pick cards up.
You miss a go.
So you miss a go. No,
Why?
it's my go.
Because
That's
that's, a
what
miss
it
a go.
means.
So if you couldn't go, you'd have to pick up 8 cards, would you then?
No, where did that come from?
She just had to pick up one card.
Oh, right.
The numbers mean nothing.
Oh, you seem to pick up more than one, did it?
That's because there's a +2.
Right, you'll go.
So if I haven't got a blue,
It's not his go. Is
Or
it?
an 8. Or a colour change.
Or a colour change.
Or
Or a +2 colour change. No, +4 colour change.
so blue,
It's her go.
blue.
so I pick one up.
No, you've got to pick up 4, you twonk.
Oh. 1, 2, 3.
You just changed the colours. You can't change the colour to blue. It's already on blue.
Oh,
Are you sure?
yeah, you have to.
He can still put that down. You've still got to pick up 4, but you can't change the colour to blue because it's already on blue.
Oh, I see. Right.
Well, no, if he then changes the colour to something different.
I haven't changed the colour. Sorry, I understand what you mean. Yeah.
No, he changed.
Yeah,
When
it's
he
a
puts that
it's
down,
semantics. That's all.
he has to change the colour from a different one.
Yeah. So if he's then said, "Oh, I'll change it to yellow,"
You've still got to pick up 4.
Yeah,
what,
but
even
blue.
though you then put one down.
You can't put one down. That is the same as a +2, but it's a +4, so you've got to pick up 4 cards instead.
Okay.
Oh, so if it says plus, you can't then put something
No.
down.
No, you have to pick up 4 cards
Okay.
unless you've got another plus.
Right. Oh, so I have to choose which colour.
Yes.
But I can't choose blue.
No.
Oh, I don't know. Green.
Change the colour to blue.
Oh.
No, you got to pick up 4.
Oh, I can't put a card down.
No, we've just been through it.
Not if you don't have a +4.
I think we might need to play a few games before this.
You had me at hello. 'Cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me.
Good morning. It is Saturday. It is a really nice day actually, and I think the next week certainly is meant to be really good weather, which is a bit of a double-edged sword, I think, because I think there will still be people who will go out for the day or, you know, do things that they're not meant to be doing because the weather is really good, but it's also quite nice for like just sitting in your garden. So yeah, I don't know. you can't kind of control everyone, can you? Well, I can't anyway. You've just got to do what you can do. Yeah, so I'm going to just upload my weekly vlog because I finished editing that yesterday. And then I would like to paint a rainbow for our window because we haven't got one yet. And I'm actually going to put it in the back window because at the front we live in a cul-de-sac and people just don't really come up here unless they live here, or if they're lost. So I'm going to put it in one of the back windows because we back onto woodland and there's quite a lot of people going for their kind of daily exercise in the woodland. I mean, we get quite a lot of people walking past there anyway, like dog walkers and stuff. So I thought if we put it in the back window, more people are likely to see it. And yeah, it's just nice to put something happy in the window. I haven't, like, because I can't go out really, I haven't been able to see anyone else's rainbows. I keep seeing like the odd picture here and there. But I can't actually go out, so what I might do is once I've painted ours, I might put the picture on our local community group on Facebook, and then ask everyone else to share theirs for the people that can't kind of go out for walks and stuff. I mean, I can, but I'm not shielding, I'm self-isolating, so I can go out for a walk. I haven't yet, but my plan is maybe one day to just go out in my wheelchair for a bit. It's just trying to find a time when it's like you're less likely to see somebody, and there's not really much accessible like wheelchair stuff around here. Right, I got my video uploading, had some lunch, and now I am going to paint a rainbow. We got these paint sticks last week, I think it was. I've seen a few people talk about them, and basically it's like, they're like glue sticks but with paint. So I thought they'd be quite good for Noah and Maisie when she gets to that point. But also thought they'd be quite good for doing the rainbow because we don't really have any kind of paint or anything. So I'm going to give them a try and see what they're like, and then yeah, the kids can use them as well. But yeah, I'm going to try and get this rainbow done to go in our window.
When I'm with you, I feel like I'm inside a rainbow. When I'm with you, I feel like I'm inside a rainbow. The days are dull and gray all the time when you're away, and the nights are as long as they are dark. I keep checking the time like it will make the tellers move faster, but they don't care how long I stare. Things are still black and white in here. I feel like I'm inside a rainbow. When I'm with you, I feel like I'm inside a rainbow. Yeah. Colors flashing like paint splashing. It might be hard to believe, but that's what I feel. It's almost unreal. Each and every time we
Right, it took me a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I have finished. I'm quite happy with it. I mean, it's not going to make it into an art gallery or anything like that, but it's nice and bright and cheerful, and hopefully will catch people's eye as they go for their walks. So we're going to pop it in the window now and see if anyone spots it. Hello, it is Sunday. I seem to have this red cheek thing going on again. I'm going to speak to my GP about that when I next speak to her. It is warm today, really warm, although I can just about manage this because it's still bearable in my room. If you've watched like vlogs from last year, then you'll know that my room gets really hot in the summer because it is in the loft and we have Velux windows, and even though I like we've got blackout blinds, it gets ridiculously hot. But it's kind of okay, not really, I wouldn't particularly want to stay up here all day, but I can just about manage. But I can feel the heat coming through the window, which is kind of just above me. Yeah, I was planning to do some tidying today, some more tidying in my bathroom, but this day has just I don't know, I got up quite late and it's just kind of gone. I had my breakfast and then I don't know, the day just seems to be going and I'm kind of running out of time, so I've decided to forget the tidying today. I'm going to go downstairs in a minute and I need to go on my laptop because I need to sort out some Easter bits to send people, because obviously I'm not going to be seeing them, and sort of various other bits. I think we're FaceTiming family and stuff today as well, so I think I'm writing it off. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and do what I need to do. But anyway, I'm going to try and get some little bits and bobs done today and just make the most of kind of the time that I've got now. And it'll be nice. I think we're going to try and FaceTime everybody later, like do a group family FaceTime. So it'll be quite nice to just see everybody and have a chat, although my brother is working. He's a paramedic, so he's out doing what he does. So we won't be able to chat to him, but hopefully we can talk to everybody else. And that will make me feel a little bit better. So it has been a really quiet day today. Yeah, I haven't really done a huge amount. We FaceTimed Lisa and Noah a bit earlier and chatted to them, although I think Noah is just not quite old enough to kind of appreciate FaceTime that much. Like, he'll come and kind of say hello, and like occasionally he'll kind of come over and like stick his tongue out or something, but I don't think he quite gets it, because he'll kind of go off to like find something and he is trying to like show us, but obviously we can't see and things like that. But it was still nice, we got to kind of see him and see what he was getting up to and have a good chat with Lisa, so that was really nice. Richard wasn't there because he is working, and I think hopefully tomorrow we're going to FaceTime David, Emma and Maisie, so that should be good. But yeah, apart from that, it's just been quiet. I've tried to do some bits on my laptop. I let Alfie out in the garden earlier. I didn't actually go out, but I stood at the door and just like stuck my nose out and felt the sun, which was quite nice. Had a bit of a sleep this afternoon, and yeah, just not really done anything. And I feel like maybe I needed a day when I just kind of did little bits and bobs that just needed doing. But yeah, it's quite late now. I think my dad's talking about wanting to watch a movie tonight, so possibly find something to watch. But I thought I would just come on and end the vlog. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. If you have and you want to see more, please do give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. That means you'll get notified every time I upload a video, so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, let me know how you're getting on at the moment. Obviously these videos are tending to go out like a few weeks later than when they're filmed, because I'm a bit behind. But yeah, let me know how you're doing at the moment, and just yeah, how you're kind of spending your time. Also let me know if there's any particular videos you'd like to see me do. I'm kind of just carrying on fairly normally, although I'm trying to kind of add a bit of content that's kind of more relevant as well. But do let me know what sort of thing you'd like to see. Also, come and follow me over on social media. Instagram and Twitter are probably the best places to follow. The links are in the description, but I will pop them up here as well. So yeah, come and say hello to me on there, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.